95-year-old woman named Doris Payne, whose life has been anything but ordinary. Fake identities, forged passports, and traveling the world to steal expensive jewelry. This is not fiction. This is Doris Payne's real life. She has been arrested multiple times but never gave up her old habits. In fact, her life story is so unbelievable. Doris was born in 1930 in a small American town called Slab Fork. Her childhood was spent entirely there. Her father worked in a coal mine, and her mother stayed at home to care for the family. Doris had 6 siblings, and life was hard. From a young age, Doris was different. She would often put on a hat, grab a purse, and stand in front of the mirror, imagining herself as a rich, elegant woman. Her family wasn't wealthy, but Doris always dreamed of a luxurious life, and she was determined to get it, no matter what. But things at home were painful. Her father was abusive, regularly beating her mother. Doris grew up watching this violence, and it left a deep mark on her heart and mind. She used to lie awake at night, thinking of ways to rescue her mother from that toxic home. The first theft one day, when she was just 16 years old, Doris had had enough. She got on a bus and traveled to a nearby city called Pittsburgh. She walked into a jewelry store and somehow managed to steal a diamond without anyone noticing. Back then, there were no security cameras, and store security was minimal. No one expected a 16-year-old girl to steal a diamond. She calmly returned home and gave the diamond to her mother, telling her to leave the house and escape the abuse. This was Doris Payne's entry into the world of crime. And it was just the beginning. The life of a jewel thief. Over time, Doris began to steal more and more jewelry. She was confident. She believed she would never get caught. Between 1950 and 1970, she committed numerous jewelry thefts and managed to collect over $100,000, a massive amount of money at that time. In 1970, she left America and moved to Europe, planning a whole new wave of heists. The method behind the crime Doris had a unique way of operating. She dressed in elegant clothes, wore expensive shoes, and carried a designer handbag. She was a striking woman, and her charm made people trust her instantly. Even though she was black and lived in a time when black people were often mistreated, Doris had a presence that made people respect her. She would walk into a high-end jewelry store, smile at the salesman, and politely ask to see their most expensive pieces. Doris continued to steal luxury jewelry for decades. In 1980, she was arrested again in the US, but managed to escape from the hospital where she was being treated. Even as she grew older, she didn't stop. In 1999, at the age of nearly 70, she stole a diamond ring worth $57,000 from an American store.